All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name's Christina Lance. I work in tour media for the LPGA. It's my honor to welcome you to the Media Center for the 2018 UL International Çrown. I'm going to take a moment here to introduce our number 2 seed, Team USA. We'll start here with Jessica Korda, who is playing in her first UL International Çrown. No, you're not. Yes, you are. Brain fade there. And so are you, Michelle Wie, also playing in her first UL International Çrown. Next, we have Cristie Kerr playing in her third Çrown with a record of 5-2-0. And Lexi Thompson also in her third UL International Çrown with a record of 4-3-0. All right, we'll start with the first question for Cristie. I know as a team you played 9 holes today, played 9 or 18 holes yesterday. How is the team building come along as you make your way around the golf course? Oh, great, this got giggles already.
The team building is going great. I wish I could build myself a foot taller so that I'd be the same height as the rest of my teammates.
Anything in particular you guys have been working on? I mean, you've played together many times, but anything in particular over the last few days?
Well, we're just at this stage trying to learn the golf course and get used to playing together again as a team. You know, it's an individual sport, as we all know, and we've had a lot of fun in the practice round. So. No problem bonding on this side.
So Jessica, is there a different dynamic to the team when you're playing without a captain? You're all veterans of Solheim Cups and Curtis Cups, and you're used to playing with a captain. What's it like when it's 4 captains?
I mean, I think we had a pretty good idea of what we wanted to do coming into this week. We had talked before, and so really nothing changed. It's more of just us communicating, the 4 of us in a group chat, than anything else. So that's really all it is. But today we had a lot of fun. We didn't get to play yesterday, but today we had a lot of fun on the 9 holes we did play.
Lexi, I'm going to go down to you on the far end. This is the first time the Çrown's being held outside the USA in a country that is so golf friendly. What are you expecting to see this week once fans take to the golf course?
Well, I'm sure there will be a lot of fans out there. There was some out there today, not so much following our group, but I'm sure there will be a lot of people out there following each and every group, but especially the Koreans. But we're all looking forward to it. Everybody loves golf over here, so we want a huge fan base. That's what we want.
And Michelle, before we send it out for questions, it's great to see you back, see you with a golf club in your hand. Haven't seen you on the course since the Rico Women's British Open. Tell us how you're coming along and how you feel heading into the week.
Oh, I feel just so blessed to be here. Just coming in here, I'm just coming in with new eyes. And just so grateful to be here on this team with these girls, with some of my closest friends, and just be in Korea. I'm really excited to be able to play. I'm really excited for the week to start.
About how long were you resting the hand and wrist, and when did you pick the golf clubs back up?
A week and a half ago. But yeah, I went to go see a lot of doctors, took some time off, just trying to figure out what was going on, and it was good. It was good. Take some time off. It's always hard too in the middle of the season. It's never something that is easy. It was really hard on me mentally. But like I said, I feel extremely blessed. I think you go through something like that, and you kind of just realize that you take a lot of things for granted, and just not being able to do what I love to do. It was very hard. But I'm just so excited to be back here playing golf again. I'm very excited.
We'll open it up for any questions. Raise your hand. We'll start right here with Steve. We've got a microphone coming around to you.
Thanks. Hey, Michelle, can you walk us through the swing transitions that took place to compensate for the wrist, and how have they worked out? The drives looked a little flatter today than I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah. It's just, I just had to change things out of necessity. When I started practicing, I picked up a golf club, and I couldn't swing the way I used to, and I was like, I want to play in Asia. I want to figure out what I need to do, I worked with my trainer, worked with David, and we just try to figure out what position doesn't hurt. We went there and just trying to swing as pain-free as I can, and it actually feels pretty good actually. I mean, thankfully I was talking to David that thankfully I'm used to just ripping up my swing, so this is just another day. But yeah, it feels pretty good. It feels, when I swing it, this way, it doesn't hurt. So that's my main concern, and it feels pretty good.
Randall?
Question for Lexi. And then if I could have a follow-up. Lexi, you and Cristie have become quite the dynamic duo in Solheim Cups and Crown Cups. I think you're 8-1 and 2 since you've been together. Can you just speak to what Cristie does for you and what makes that pairing work so well?
Yeah, we've been partners for a while now, and we make a great team. Just how she is on the golf course, she's always there for me. If I hit a bad shot, she's always there pumping me up and giving me positive thoughts for the next shot. And I think that's what team golf is all about. You have to be there for your partner that's by your side. Even if that person's struggling, you have to be there to pick them up and, hit a good shot and pick them up when you need them, when they need to. And I think that's what Cristie does amazing at, and hopefully I do the same for her.
And a follow-up for Lexi, too. Lexi, you were very open this summer about some of the challenges that you faced and in needing that month break off. Have you felt comfortable in your return? Do you feel have you felt fully ready to be back?
Yeah, I do feel ready. It's a work in progress. It's not something that you can just change overnight, and it's something that I'm working on, but the needed breaks are what I need to feel like I have a normal life and be a regular 23-year-old girl, and I needed that break from just golf in general and just get my mind right, and it's definitely getting there, and I feel ready on the golf course. My game's there. I've been putting in the work, and so we'll see how that goes.
Kathy?
Hi, Jessica. Could I just ask you, in your first crown, coming to this golf crazy country, what are you most looking forward to, and what are your first impressions so far?
Well, I'm most excited to see how many people are actually going to show up. I heard that they sold out of tickets so quickly. So, I think that's going to be really, really cool to play in front of that many people. Other than that, it's a team event. I'm really, really proud and really happy to be alongside these girls up here. I haven't played in a team event in quite some time, and missing out last year on Solheim was one of the hardest weeks of my life, watching it. And so this was a big goal of mine. So just being here and being able to match play alongside, these incredible 3 players up here. And so just really excited to be out here.
Steve?
Yeah, Kerr, speaking of crowds, there's likely to be 30,000 people.
Is that me, Cristie Kerr?
I'm sorry. There's likely to be 30,000 people out here, every one of them pulling for Korea. Is it more difficult to be in a situation where you have that many people with high expectations of you, or is there more pressure when you know that those 30,000 people are pulling against you?
Honestly, these 4 up here right now, including myself, I think that all of the pressure is on them this week. They have playing in front of their home crowd. The Korean people can put a lot of expectations on the Korean golfers. Pressure's on them. We're going to go out and we're going to go out swinging. We're going to come out firing. We're going to keep it loose. And we're not going to feel the pressure that they feel this week. I can assure you that. But with that being said, there is more. Not to say that we won't put pressure on ourselves to play well for our country and for our teammates and for ourselves. It's just going to be different. That's all.
Randall?
Question for Cristie. There is no captain this week, but you've been on the Crown's just given you more opportunities to understand the team dynamic. How much do you want to be a Solheim Cup captain someday, and how much have all these experiences helped shape the captain you'll be?
I definitely want to be a Solheim Cup captain one day. All of these experiences and playing under various captains over the years, I just hope that I can learn enough in all of these experiences to be a good captain for my players, win or lose, because at the end of the day, when you're captain, all you can really do is put your pairings together and try to inspire them as much as they can, and then the chips fall where they may. Team events are a blast. They're some of the best memories I've ever had playing professional golf. And hopefully we can make some good memories this week.
Okay, I'm from KBS. I'm Son. I have a question for Michelle Wie. It's been a while since you've played in Korea, so what kind of play do you want to show your fans? And we have 8 strong teams competing in the UL International Çrown. Which team do you think will win? And the response was that it's an honor to be here and take part in this event, and I have a lot of family and fans coming out to see me play. And as for who will win, I think that everybody is going to give it their best, and I guess the best team will win, but our team will give it our best and have fun for sure. The question was, unlike the Solheim Cup, where the U.S. is competing against Europe as a team, with this competition in the final round, there is a possibility that Korea will be pitted against the U.S. team. And what do you think it will be like for you to be playing against the Korea team in the final round? There is a possibility of that. So what do you think it will be like to play against the Korea team as part of the Team USA? And her response was that I'm actually both proud of both my heritage as a Korean American, so I'm proud to be Korean, and I'm also proud to be American. And obviously, as I mentioned before, I expect a lot of family and friends to come see me play, so I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's always fun to play in front of the Korean fans, and I mentioned earlier, it's really an honor to be a part of this event. So I think that if Team Korea will compete against Team USA on the final day, it will be more fun. And I want to mention that I actually really wanted to make it on this team because it is not US against Europe. It includes a lot of other different countries, including Korea. So I think that the UL International Çrown is very unique in that way. And I think that's it.
Well, thank you so much, ladies. We appreciate taking your time. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you on the first tee on Thursday.